Welcome to the Savage Productions YouTube channel.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Savage Productions YouTube channel. I just want to say thank you all so much for the people who have actually stayed around. Hasn't really been any videos in like the last 2 months. And I also want to say a big thank you to all the new subscribers. We're almost up to about 200 right now, so that's pretty cool. But obviously nothing has really been going on with the car because the engine has been gone and it's been raining and snow and all this stuff, and I've just been not involved in any kind of car activity, so I'm not just going to throw some random filler videos out there for no reason. But today I actually do have a pretty solid update. First of all, the engine is back. It's under that little box there. So what we have going on here, for those of you who are new, this is my 363 cubic inch still small block Ford old Windsor based motor, and it was shipped off back to the engine builder after probably about, I'd say, 50 miles worth of driving on it, because the exhaust valves were hitting the pistons. So I don't want to open it up or anything because it's going to be a little while till we actually get the engine in, but the exhaust valves were hitting on the pistons, and you could see the actual rings from where the exhaust valves were hitting. And then on this cylinder right here, the actual stem broke off. I think I still have that. Yeah, I do, right here. This is what was broken off into the cylinder walls, so that was kind of jingling around in there for a little bit, and it actually got stuck into the head. So obviously they had to do a little work. Good news is that they only had to hone it out to kind of get the scratching out of the cylinder wall, and they were able to reuse all the pistons. So the good news is that really the solution for exhaust valve clearance issue is that you just fly cut the valve release a little bit deeper, and that's exactly what they did. I'll show you it all in a future video. Like I said, I don't want to open it up, but it's just a little bit deeper down now, and we should have good clearance. But for now, this is going to stay wrapped up and everything because we have some other things that we need to be doing to this car before the car is even running again, honestly. So first and foremost, the thing that this car really needed before it broke was actually a tune on E85, and I had to get a couple of things to switch up the fuel system side so it can actually support E85 and all the horsepower that we're going to be hopefully making here soon. And what I had to buy is a fuel tank, and I think I have the pump. Well, the fuel tank and pump and everything is all together in there. I have some fuel rails over in that box. And then I actually just bought these injectors on Cyber Monday. They are the Dashworks, I think 88 pound. So I still have yet to open this box. It's all still sealed and everything, and honestly I should have opened it a long time ago. But we're going to be breaking into that in this video and see what it's all about. It's a big aluminum fuel tank that goes in the factory location. And it's all made and handcrafted and everything, and it's from Behind Bars Race Cars. But if you're interested to see where this came from, I'll put a link in the description. Another major upgrade this car is going to be getting in terms of safety is actually an 850 certified cage put in it from Tin Soldier Race Cars. Tin Soldier Race Cars is a local race car builder, and they do everything from, you know, the full Pro Mod chassis, 24/4, 24/5 cars, all that kind of stuff. And I've seen it work in some of my friends' cars, and they do excellent work. I've seen a couple on Fox Bodies actually. They were putting like a 25/5 cage in one of them, and the actual rails and everything, the way that they tuck it all, it's just super tight, and it's really good craftsmanship. Like I said, in some of my friends' cars, I've seen from the outside, but even with the window down, you can't even tell that there's a cage inside of it. And that's kind of how I want this to look, because it is always going to be a street car, and I kind of want that street car appeal. But I also want that added safety, and plus I can't really run all that fast without them kicking me out. And this car probably will be doing high 8s, you know, or mid 8s on a really good day. So we'll see where it goes. It's going to be a slight challenge trying to figure out the transmission setup and everything. But an update with that is also going to be in a future video. So I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the transmission setup. Currently it's a G-Force built T5 that's kind of broken a little bit. So I can't really put put it in the car and expect to make all the power on it, because it'll probably just break the transmission even worse, which is another reason why I'm actually not going to be putting the engine into the car prior to it going to 10 soldiers. So next time that the engine goes in the car, I'm probably just going to go ahead and have my new transmission. So we'll see how that goes. But today I've already cleaned up all the parts that were up underneath the car, all the parts that are around the car, and I put it in my basement in my house. I still have some stuff to clean out from the back, and then I think I'm going to start taking out the interior stuff here. So I think the seats have to come out. I'm going to probably go ahead and take the door panels off, because I do have some new window regulators and the door lock actuators to put in, and center console, all those wires and everything, which is going to be super fun. The dash actually needs to have like 2 bolts holding it in. So there's a lot of work to do. Another big update is that I actually found a buyer for the old 331. It's actually my coworker's husband, which is pretty cool. So I'll probably be able to see this thing running in action again. And he's going to take it and do a little turbo build on it. But here's the cam specs actually. I saw in a previous video somebody actually was commenting, wanting to know the cam specs. And this is it right here. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox all the new fuel system parts, and then I'll call that a video, and then I'll go ahead and start actually taking out all the interior and stuff. So you all don't need to see me just start ripping pieces out of the interior and everything, because that's not going to be very entertaining. So let's get to this. Okay, so I got the box all ready to open and everything. I haven't opened it yet. I really wanted to wait to see this thing and honestly just record my reaction, because it's supposed to be really beautiful. It's a box! Oh my gosh. I'm excited. So, this thing was a pretty penny. It also comes with the integrated fuel pump, which can support like 2,000 horsepower. So, let's get to it. Ooh. Okay, so I'd say this is my fuel pressure regulator. Yep. Ooh, look at that. It's got the inlets and everything. This will be perfect for nitrous setup and everything. That's really cool. Got some stickers. That's what I'm talking about. More for the toolbox. We got another box here, which I think this might be the fuel rails, because it's super light and I haven't seen those yet. Maybe not. Ooh, no, this. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what this is for, because I'm pretty sure that everything that I bought comes inside of the tank, so I'll get back to that, I guess. Aluminum straps. We have to bend those, I guess. That's cool. Ooh, I see the corner of it. Oh, this is weird. Soft stuff that's making a mess everywhere. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Look at this. Man, I don't even want to take it all the way out. I have to make sure none of this crap got in there. But yeah, as you can see, it's the shape of the factory one. But man, this thing is beautiful. Too bad it's going to be hidden up underneath the car. That thing is beautiful. Okay, it just dawned on me. This is actually for the factory pickup. So this was made, I guess, to just hold down all the factory stuff. Put that in place here, and then this is actually the that 2,000 horsepower single fuel pump that I was talking to you all about, and then the filler neck has to be on that side over there, and then this must be the return, and I'd say that down there is the vent or one or the other. So I'll also do a quick unboxing of these parts here, which I believe that these are the fuel rails. And then I have some other stuff too. So these actually come from the same company, the unbox race cars. Chris Hemminster over there, really good guy, hooked me up. Ooh, look at that. Very good. Very nice and clean. They have this like up and over kind of design. That way it clears the distributor. And then look at this. Behind bars, race cars. So I'm looking forward to putting these things on. That with my new Dishworks injectors over there. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, please tell me, because I honestly don't know. I've seen the company name, I've talked about it a long time, and I don't know how to pronounce it, so help me out, guys. One thing I forgot to mention is on those fuel rails, they actually have an opening on both sides, on both of the rails, and that way when the line goes in, it'll come in and then split and go actually through both of the rails, and it won't have to be into one and then ran up to the other one and then come back this way, because then it causes a deadhead on number 5 cylinder. So with the design that he has on these, it just goes and then all the way to the back. Those connect together and then that goes into your return. So the next thing I have for the Fox body are these door lock actuators, which mine have been broken since I got the car. It has power locks, but I've never used it. Obviously I don't have an actual button or anything. I don't even know if these cars came with those, but either way, it's nice to have automatic door locks, especially when you're inside the car and stuff. So I'm gonna put those in probably when I take the door panels out, and of course I have 2 of those. Next thing's gonna be in this little box here, and I believe these are the window motors. Let's see if I can open it with one hand. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. So these are the window motors on a Fox body, and mine are a little weak. I don't know if I've had a recording when it's rolling it down, but especially the passenger side over there, it's like. But hopefully this will remedy that. And then of course I have another one there for both sides. Those are the parts that's going to be going on the Fox body here soon. The actual fuel system stuff, that's probably going to be going in sooner rather than later. Hopefully we can get that all done and everything, and at least have all the back portion done. I still have to get a fuel filter. Need to order that, but at least all the stuff in the back will be done, and then the only thing we'll have left is actually when we put the engine in, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do with the running of the lines and everything up there. But for now I'm going to go ahead and call that a video. Thank you all so much for watching, and again, thank you if you've all stuck around. Thank you if you're new. Hopefully this year coming up will be kind of everything that I wanted to do on this channel, and obviously, you know, do a lot of racing and stuff, because I didn't get to do a lick of racing last year, besides in the Focus, which if you didn't see that video, click right there. I also bought my dad a really awesome Christmas present for his car. I can't tell you what it is because he watches these videos and he'll know exactly what it is after he sees it. Once we get it all done and everything, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Hope you all stick around, hope you all enjoy, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in another video.